What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I wanted to make a different type of video, the dark truth about being lonely as a man. On my journey, I've seen a lot of times the more I was just focused on my goals, and I don't know if it's the same thing for you guys, but the more I've just focused on my goals, focused on building my muscle, focused on making my money, focused on my business, the less friends I had throughout time. Honestly, that's what I felt, honestly. And I would say the last few years, when I look back at my life, man, it has been just a period of like loneliness, honestly, right? And I still do got friends, but the only friends that I have right now are guys that are willing to do what it takes to win, right? And many of you guys actually are my friends, right? If you're one of my elite clients watching this, I appreciate you. You're part of my family, you're part of my friends. All of my clients, they were part of my family, they were part of my friends, because most people don't really want to win. And the few guys that really want to win, I want them a part of me, a part of my team, right? A part of my circle, right? And if you're somebody that wants to be a part of that circle, go check out my Instagram. I post a lot on my Instagram, on my stories, and at the same time, I created a community on Instagram of guys that want to win. And if you want to join, DM me. I will go through a few questions because I don't accept everybody. I don't want to just accept you for you just being you. I want to see if you have the mentality of a winner, right? And then you're going to join. The community is completely for free, by the way. So it just depends on your mindset. If you have a good mindset, you're definitely going to join. Every single day we post wins to make sure that everybody start winning. That's the whole point of the community. That's why I created this community, right? So yeah, if you're not following, go follow me on Instagram. Honestly, there's a lot of value on a daily basis. Go check it out. So yeah, man, as a man, I really think we meant for to be lonely. There's a certain period where you need to be lonely. And when I look at every single guy that is like successful and that made things happen, it's very rare that they have somebody that been stuck with them since they very started, right? And if it's the case, it's like only one, two people, his parents or something like that. I never heard like there's a big group of guys, all of them, they went from nothing to something. I never heard that. Never heard that before. But what I've seen is that, for example, let me give you a gym context for you guys, right? You have friends, all your friends are going to the gym, therefore you start going to the gym, you start getting bigger. You see? But I've never seen like all of your friends are not in shape, not going to the gym, and you guys all together choose to go to the gym and look better. I've never seen that happen. Usually what happens is somebody in that group says, you know what, man, I'm tired of being in this group. I'm tired of being partying every single weekend and just doing all this nonsense, and I want to better my life. I want to look better. Therefore, that guy becomes lonely for a certain period because he's not good enough, right? He's not good enough for the friends that, not for his friends yet, but for the guys that are already in shape, that are already having a business, that are already making the money. He knows that he's not willing to go back to his old friends, right? In that period, right there, where you feel lonely, you have to go through it, bro. You have to go through it. And as a man, I really believe we are all meant to go through that period. And if you're not willing to go through that lonely period, that means that you rather stay with your bum ass friends that are not helping you get anywhere, right? And what can even happen sometimes? That happened to me. I told myself, you know what? I'm going to go and look for better and become better, right? Posting content on YouTube to help guys have that winning mindset as well. And many of my friends just started not texting me anymore. We stopped talking. We lost touch. And some friends that I knew weren't taking their fitness very seriously, saw my dedication, saw my passion, and joined the movement. And that can happen too, right? It will clear, the more that you just focus on your goal, it will like filter all your friends, filter everybody around you, filter your relationships, even with girls, right? Because like right now, I'm at a point where it's like, if I'm talking to a girl and she sees my Instagram, she see me being disciplined every single day, some girls are scared because they're like, holy shit, right? He's fucking dedicated. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, there's some girls that I'm not even going to talk to. Some girls are going to see me, they're not even going to talk to me because they see me being disciplined to the next fucking level. So it's like you have to be a certain type of level to come and try to talk to me. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm just on it every single day, right? I'm on my purpose every single day. And like I was talking to this one girl as well, and we talk, and then at some point she talked to me about how people were like guys before her when she was texting other guys. She was texting them all the time. But like with me, she making sure that when she texts me, she always says, "Oh, are you available right now? Is it a good time?" Stuff like that. But before, when she was texting other guys, she never said that shit. Why? Because she see me being consistent. She see me be on my purpose. So whenever that she has a time to text me, whenever she's free, she knows that I might not be free, that I'm actually out there pursuing something greater than myself. Does that make sense? So that she takes my time very seriously. So that when I'm actually free and we hop on the call and I talk to her real quick, I start trying it out before, she takes me so seriously and she respects my time, right? And that's what's going to happen when you go through that lonely period. I feel like I'm still going through that lonely period. I'm on the verge of having the right friends, having the guys that have the same mentality as me. I'm building that up, but I'm still right in the lonely period because I'm not where I want to be, right? But I went through that lonely period for a while, right? And I feel like I'm still going through it. And if you're a guy watching this and you feel like you're going through that lonely period where your friends are not believing in you, bro, that's why I created this community, man, on my Instagram, right? Go DM me on my Instagram. I'm going to make you join the community so that you actually level up. Because think about it, bro. If all your friends are losers, what are you going to do? You're going to lose. If all your friends are winners, what's going to happen? You're going to eventually win. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter. It's all about your environment, who you with, right? Because you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You know this. You already know this. I don't need to tell you again. You know this. But why you keep on staying around with the losers? That doesn't make sense. You feel me? Why are you doing that, right? Instead, just join my community of guys that are trying to better themselves for real, so that you actually get better. You see my guys getting stronger. You see me every single day on my stories, eating my meals, training every single day intensively, making sure I hit the goals that I want for myself. What's going to happen? Eventually, you're going to start winning eventually too, right? I had a client of mine, by the way, made me think about that. This guy, literally, we hopped on the call. He joined the program. I'll say it's been 6 weeks now. And this guy, literally, one day I dropped on my story the food that I was eating, and then he sent in the group chat what he was eating. He was literally eating the same shit. Like, I'm talking the same thing, right? I was eating 5 eggs. He was eating like 4 eggs. And I was eating like yogurt with blueberries. He was eating yogurt with blueberries, bro. Like the same thing. So I was like, okay, what's going on, bro? And he texted me. He was like, yo, you trying to copy me? You trying to copy? We had a little moment, right? It was fun. But the point being, it made me realize that if you really stay around me and stay around guys that want to win, you're literally going to become just like us. You're going to become jacked. Why? Because you're just staying around that winning mindset, right? That's why I'm making so many videos every single day, because I want you guys to like adopt my mindset. And once you have that mindset, no matter how life goes, bro, you're going to win. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter, right? And at some point on my journey, I wanted this YouTube thing to go so much. I was so dedicated that I had a little argument with my parents and I actually got out of the house. I'm crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty crazy. And I actually got out of the house knowing that I just wanted like better things on my YouTube, right? We had a little argument. I didn't really fully communicate it effectively to make them understand how dedicated I was. It's a long story, but I don't want to go too deep on that story. But you have to be willing to do everything for the goals that you have. Point being, that's what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying get out of your house. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I did a good thing. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying in the type of mindset that you need to have, it has to come from your environment as well. Like, you can actually be alone and make things happen, but if the people around you don't want to see you win, out there treating you like a loser, right? Every single body around you is a loser. You have to change your environment. And a simple way to do so is just by joining the community, honestly, right? So like I told you, go DM me on my Instagram, right? DM me. I'm gonna ask you a few questions to see what your goals are, what type of mindset that you have. Maybe we're even going to hop on the call to see if you're actually a great fit. Maybe it depends on your case, right? Go DM me. I'll see if you're a great fit to join the mentorship, the program, right? With that being said, man, yeah, you have to go through that lonely period, right? And once you get out of that lonely period, I'm still not out, but I really believe once I get out, and even now, it's so easier to know who are your real friends, what relationships are fake, what relationships are real. And it gives you that winning mentality of like, no matter what can happen, I can be lonely and I'll be alright, right? Because I've seen a lot of guys be in relationships, be having friendships, and being stuck in that friendship, stuck in that relationship just because they weren't willing to just be alone. You get what I'm saying? And that's like the worst thing ever. Like you have to be willing to be alone, especially as a man. It's like you have to be able to just be alone for a certain period and knowing that you're going to be all right, right? You're not going to die. It's okay to be alone for a certain time, bro. It's okay to be on your journey, to be on a purpose, to be focused, right? And for a long period of time, like I stayed around people that I shouldn't have, just because I was like, it's better than be lonely, right? But it wasn't. It wasn't, bro. Like being lonely is 10 times better than being with people that are not helping you win, that don't want to see your success, right? And I was talking to a guy about this on my Instagram as well, and we were chopping it up, and we talked about the fact that when he started winning, when he started losing weight, because he wanted to lose 50 pounds, when he started winning, when he started losing weight, many of his guys, friends of his friends, started talking to him like they weren't really hyped of the fact that he started losing weight. I was like, oh, okay. And he told me directly, I think they're not really my real friends. And I was like, exactly. You start winning, you start getting in shape, you start getting your dream car, whatever it may be, and they're not fucking hyped. Like when my friends start winning, when my clients start winning, start losing weight, start getting muscle, yo, I'm hyped, bro. Cause it's like I'm telling them that exactly, bro. Keep going, keep pushing, bro. Cause I'm hyped. I want to see them win. But if your friends are not like that, they're not hyped by the fact that you're winning, they're probably jealous, bro. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. They're probably a little bit jealous. It's like they have to be hyped. Hey, when my friends win, I'm hyped, bro. I'm like, oh, yes. Another friend started winning, man. How can I help him win even more? It's like the more he wins, the more I'm going to win eventually. But it's not even about me. It's about he won. That's my friend, right? If my friend becomes a millionaire right now, you think I'm going to be jealous? I don't care. I'm going to be like, yo, my friend is a fucking millionaire, bro. I can make this shit happen too. But if you see your friends winning and you're like, oh, damn, he won. Oh, you're not hyped. You're not really their friend. You're not really their friend. And that's the same thing with them. If you start winning and they're not fucking hyped, they're like, oh, you started winning, let's go, man. You've been working hard for this for a long time, man. I remember when you told me, blah, blah, right? If they don't do that, bro, they're not really your real friends, bro. That's what you gotta get, right? That's a quick way to understand, like, yeah, you know what? I should stop talking to this guy. I should stop. I should just stop. Because what's the point, right? When I win, he's not even hyped. He doesn't care. What's going on? You get what I'm saying? So that's it for the video today. I want you guys to understand that it's okay to be lonely for a certain period of time, and you're not going to die by being alone. Matter of fact, you're going to find some real friends on the way, just like I did. And if you want to join the community again, go check out my Instagram. The link is in my bio, or the link is going to be right in the description to DM me on Instagram. And if you want to level up your mindset, you want to learn how you can actually build more muscle while training at home and eating the food that you actually enjoy, you can also book a call with me, right? Book the free call. It's going to be in the description or in my bio. Go check it out. And I'm going to go over the goals that you have, and I'll see if you're actually a great fit for the mentorship. With that being said, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos, there are other videos over there, I think. And subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. See you soon. DM me on Instagram or click the link right there for the free call. See you soon.